Okay, let's add the gutter, which is, where are we? Here you go. We're going to add the fascia and the gutter. So we'll do the fascia first and the gutter. Now, as far as this is concerned, the gable is a fascia as well. So let's go back to here. Back to the architectural. Oops, let me get out of this previous recording, just cancel that. Okay, so let's go back to the architectural. We're going to do the 3D to do this, and go to the architectural tab, and let's go to roof. Just expand this out and go to the fascia. Now you've got to be careful here where you click on. It might be easier if I just change this to hidden. Yeah, click on that edge there. Alright, and then now the trick to this is not to go and do all the fascias at once, and the trick to it is also to do the fascia or the gable end fascia first. Alright, so you do that and you stop and you escape, you get out of that a couple of times. What you need to do next is this. You've got to click on this fascia and then just drag this little dot down a bit to extend past it. The next thing you've got to do, and if we're following the notes, alright, if we're following the notes, you've got to make that 200 past. Alright, so the way to do it immediately is to type in 200 here, but if you put in 200 there, what it does, it throws it back where it shouldn't be. So what you need to do is put in minus 200, and then that works. I don't know why, but it works. So again, with this one here, you click on it and you hold and drag, change that to minus 200 again, and it works. It's magic. Alright, so let's go back to here, and the other trick to this thing here, and as being surveyors you would understand, working clockwise, is to start, doesn't matter if it's clockwise or anti-clockwise, but I would start from one end and work around. I wouldn't go putting, for example, doing this gutter first and coming along doing this gutter and then the other side. I would just work my way around this, preferably in a clockwise direction as I do with everything else. Alright, so and I think it will come to you naturally being surveyors that you will work in that sort of direction. Alright, let's go with the roof again, and we're going to go with the fascia again. Again, we're going to pick on this top thing in here, and just going to, as we're going along, hold the shift key down, middle mouse button, swivel around and zoom in and get this top fascia there. And you can see it does a little mitre for you there, it just joins it all up for you. And if we just pan this across, and again we'll do the shift key, middle mouse button, down, and like you're panning, and just click on here and it does that, and then you finish. That's it. Just modify or escape a couple of times. Straight into it, we're going to put in the gutter. Just whatever gutter it gives us is fine. And again, you can start off the same direction if you like. Now be careful here. Now we've got two lines to contend with. Don't pick the internal line because your gutter is going to go inside the roof, inside the house. You're going to pick up the external line. So pick that up. Alright, done. Again, move around, do it in a similar fashion as before, and always zooming in, always making sure you get the correct line of the two. This one here. Alright. No use taking shortcuts. Okay, there you go. All done. Escape. Now the next thing I've got to do, as it says in the notes somewhere, is I've got to drop it down by 30 millimeters. Where is it? Here. So I've got to drop the fascia down by 30 millimeters. As you can see, fascia. Alright, so I've got to highlight the fascia, and we're going to drop it down. Let's go with that. So just a matter of highlighting any part of the fascia, because I did it all in the same time. Wherever I click, it's all one thing, including the gutter. So now the gutter is hosted by the fascia, which means it's sitting on the fascia. If I drop the fascia, the gutter goes with it. That's the idea. So if I now change this number to be, was it minus 30? Yeah, so the vertical profile offset here should be minus 30. It's just a number I came up with that works, and I'll show you why. 30, minus 30. Alright, so if it wants to do that and apply that, that drops down 30 as you can see. Probably makes more sense if I show you what we just did in the section. Alright, so let's escape that. Basically envisaging that this roof sheeting here will just come past, if we continue that line imaginarily, and it will just fall in the in the gutter. If that was sitting up here, you can't physically get the sheet past the gutter, and that's why we dropped it down by a bit. All right. So that's basically that, and that will probably conclude today's session.